So this is where the small things start to matter a lot more. When you're fighting, and you're creating that distance, and you're keeping that range, they're going to get past that range. They're going to close the distance on you. And when they do, you're gonna wanna start fighting for control. So that means you're gonna start trying to go for like beneficial spots in wrestling positions or in the clinch. So in the clinch, you wanna grab the back of their neck and the back of their arm. So if I'm wrestling somebody, my right hand, my back leg and my right hand, my strong hand, will go to the back of their neck. My other hand might go to the back of their arm or to their wrist. If I manage to get wrist control, I can turn my arm over and land elbows. So you can go for dual wrist control, boom, boom, start hitting them with elbows, come down the middle with knees, and really control those wrists. Keep them on the inside and try to prevent them from turning your hands over, because it'll be hard to keep them down if you're not in this position. Wrist control or grab them. Grabbing them, back of the neck, back of the arm. Wrist control, top of the wrist, hold them down. Boom, boom, boom. Back of the neck, you can hold them in, boom, boom, boom. Do whatever you need to do. So make sure you do one of these two types of grips, and as you guys are fighting and you're grabbing the wrist, landing these shots, doing whatever, try to go for the back of the knee and for like different things like that. These joints in our body are very weak. If you grab the back of their knee, like in this, they're gonna fall backwards. So if you have the back of their neck, the back of their knee, as you pull their knee, you pull them downwards, they're going to go down. Now, if they come towards you and you're fucking keeping them at bay and they can't close the distance on you, they might just try to tackle you to the floor. If they do try to tackle you to the floor, there's something called sprawling. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hold your legs and you're gonna throw them back behind you. So I'm gonna show you in here in a second. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Just like that in a sense. So you're throwing your legs backwards and you're putting your chest onto their back. So as they dive in and try to grab you, you throw your stomach onto their back and throw your legs out from underneath you. Okay? Now, when you're level changing here, and if you want to go for a takedown, you always want to be lower than your opponent, right? So like kind of like right here. You want to be able to touch the floor almost. And when you go in for that takedown, you're driving forward into dominant position. So this knee will start forward, but this knee will end forward, and this knee, in a sense. So you'll be driving into your opponent, and you want your leg to be in between their legs and your other leg to be on the outside, so that you're kneeling almost like this with your knee in between their legs, basically, as you're pulling in. Okay? And so what this does is, so when you're here in this position and you're behind them, you're able to lift easily from both legs, or you're able to kind of like drive behind them or do different, like switch positions, grab them, pull them. Another thing that's beneficial when you get into that clenched position, you have behind their neck, behind their arm, is you can simply turn your hip over and slam them. And so what that does is that this leg winds up crossing in front of them. And then you use the thrust of your hips and the momentum to slam them on the floor. It's called a hip toss. So far, we've learned how to get wrist control and get into that nice little clench position. Throw those knees and elbows, sprawl, and land a double leg takedown or switch positions from that takedown position. This is all you really need to know. You need to be able to defend yourself in that close range clench, to stiff those takedowns, and you need to get proficient in wrestling. Because when you land a big shot or you do something like that, you don't want to keep risking it pitter-pattering with them. It'd be best to take them to the ground, submit them, and put them to sleep. All it takes is one shot and you can go to sleep. Don't take that risk.